How you doing, everybody? This is Matt from USA Floor Surfaces, coming to you up close and personal from Deerfield Beach in Florida. So here we have a pool which has an old Chattahoochee surface on it. Now this is what we call a concrete Chattahoochee because it's not epoxy. You can see that there's like, concrete in between all of those little rocks. And we cover these pretty often, because they were pretty popular back in the 60s and 70s, but they tend to be a little bit hot to walk on and they don't really hold up very well. They don't look very nice. So stay tuned. We're going to get this thing done really nice. And also over here, we're going to be making some repairs. See there, it's really rough and jagged over here on this edge. It just doesn't look nice. We're gonna finish that off and cut it and grind it and make it look more deliberate and intentional. It's gonna look pretty. So stay tuned and let's take a look at this when it's done. Hey everybody, it's Matt again from USA Floor Surfaces. So here's that pool deck, the Chattahoochee pool deck. This is what we call a skim coat. If you look carefully, you can still see the Chattahoochee just barely underneath that first skim coat. We clean it really well. We remove contaminants and grease and dirt and power wash it really well. Notice we work very clean. If you notice, it's very clean. But then we put this skim coat down first, and we are going to go over the coping as well. But it's a process. And as you can see, it's really starting to look, well, there's really not much to look at except that you can kind of see that it already actually starts to look even better than before. But when we're done, it's going to be spectacular. Hey everybody, Matt from USA Floor Surfaces, coming to you up close and personal from Deerfield Beach, Florida. So here's a pool deck that is in its final state at the moment. Now, of course, the homeowner has to clean this up a little bit because we had to do a lot of work here. But as you can see, what used to be an old Chattahoochee pool deck has now been transformed, resurrected, and reimagined into what you see now. You won't slip on that. It's got a nice clear coat on it, which will last for several years. It requires a little bit of maintenance because anything that's pretty and has aesthetic value and prettiness like this usually does require a little love. So, you got to put a clear coat on this every, 5 years or so. We kept the coping white and we actually put some grout lines on there to give it a little definition. Sometimes you can go without it if you like. But there you have it, folks.